Hey everybody, this is Miss Stanley. We're going to walk through how to use Kami on Schoology. So we're going to click week 1 and we're going to find our All About Me assignment. Okay. First thing we're going to do is read the instructions. It says, do not start this assignment without walking through the steps outlined in your orientation PowerPoint. This assignment will allow Miss Stanley to get to know you a little bit and also walk you through how to use Kami, the PDF editing app. We will use this application nearly every week. All right, so next thing we're gonna do is gonna click Open Assignment with Kami. If you do not have this button, that means you did not install your Kami extension app. If you did not do this, you need to go back and redo that Edpuzzle so that you can install your extension. And if it doesn't work then, you can shoot Miss Stanley an email immediately so that we can get this fixed. All right. Here we go. Once we click open with Kami, we're going to have this cool little document show up, and it's going to help us walk through the different parts of Kami. So the first thing we're going to use is the markup feature. This markup feature is really helpful because there is a text highlighter, a box highlighter, which I prefer. And what it does, you can literally highlight things. Isn't that fun? So go ahead and highlight my playlist. And we're also going to text highlight. We're going to still box highlight. My goal for this year is to, that's not cute. We'll come back and do it. Let's say if we made a mistake, all we have to do is click undo, and it goes away. Next, we're going to use the comment feature. This comment feature is going to be super helpful as I'll be able to comment on your page, as well as you can send some comments to me if you have questions. So we're going to put a comment up here, right here, and you're going to write me your birthday. So you're going to put your birthday in here, March 2nd. Okay. Next thing you're going to do is leave me a voice comment, okay? So this voice comment, you're going to pronounce your name. So we're going to click up here, and you're going to pronounce your name, Miss Stanley. Then we're going to click stop. All right. Now we're going to do a video comment. Now this video comment is going to be super helpful because this is when you all will be showing me how you do problems and how you work different things. So this is important that you do try out this feature. So it's going to ask you a few questions. It's going to ask if you can use your camera. We're going to click allow. And then a little camera is going to pick up playing in picture, and we're going to record. All I want you to do in this video is you can just tell me a little bit about yourself. You can tell me your favorite color or anything like that, what you're nervous about with chemistry, anything of those things you can do. It doesn't have to be any longer than 15 seconds. And then once you finish, we're going to click done. All right, and it pops up right there. That is so cool. Next thing we're going to do is use the screen capture. We're going to screen capture once we finish, so we're going to come back to this, okay? Next on here, we have a text box. This text box is pretty straightforward. You just click and start typing. So my name is Miss Stanley. That looks really plain, really dull, and unexciting. So we're going to use a different font. And we're going to change the font size. A little bigger. It's really large. All right. Now with this text box feature, you can take a few seconds and finish filling in these different boxes. So go ahead and pause the video and fill in these boxes. We're going to fill in my best memory of summer. In my free time, my goal for this year is to, and when I grow up, I want to. So go ahead and pause and do that. All right, the equation button we're not going to need right now, so we're going to go on to the drawing. Go ahead and change your color, and you can change your thickness. This will be really useful when we're working on particle diagrams next week. So I'm going to use a 2-point thickness, and this is where if you wanted to draw a picture of yourself, you could. That's about as elaborate as my drawing goes. But I do want you to practice using it. So I want you to circle these playlist buttons, okay? Circle the playlist buttons. That is imperative. All right. Now let's say, oh my goodness, that profile picture is really hideous. Let's go ahead and erase that. All right. The next thing I want us to do is work on our shapes. These shapes are pretty cool. They look like this. Woo, yay. Okay. We don't really need one for this activity, so we can erase it. Once again, we've already practiced using our eraser. Now, this is the cool part. We're gonna add some media, okay? So the first media we're gonna add is our profile picture. So it's gonna open up our computer and then we can pick our profile picture. I'm gonna pick a chemistry picture because obviously. And we're gonna click to draw. Now, let's say it's not as cute as we want. We can crop it and it'll fit in there. Chemistry. All right. This is where you can pause and put in your pictures of your friends and family. And then you can also pause and put in your favorite movies down here or your favorite TV shows. I need some new TV shows. Okay. Also, this is where you can go ahead and put in your favorite apps and games, okay? So go ahead and put in your apps and games, your TV shows, and your friends and family pictures. All right, next thing we're gonna do is add to my playlist. We're gonna add media. It's gonna ask you to log into your Gmail. So you can go ahead and do that. And we're gonna find our favorite song. So my favorite song right now is The Weekend Blinding Lights. I think that's what it's called. Let's see. Yep. And we're gonna click it, select, and it's gonna insert a video annotation. We're gonna drop it right there. Now this video is very large and we have to do so many. So what I'll have you do is shrink it just a little bit and then you can drag it over. Now, as you can see, I was struggling to select it. You have to click the crossbars in order to move it, okay? So once again, to do that, we went to add media, YouTube, and then we found our favorite song. My other favorite song is Mary Had a Little Lamb. Okay, so I would select it and then insert media, click to drop. It's a little large, so we're gonna shrink it. Oh my goodness. We're gonna shrink it. And then remember to move it, I have to click the crossbars. Boom. Okay. Now we have finished. You should have literally all of these filled by now, right? And one more thing, just so that I can see who these people are. If you want to go ahead and comment, do a text comment and tell me their names. So this would be like, this would be stepmom. This might be little bro. This might be my best friend. And then this might be big sister. Okay. All right, so now we have finished. Look how beautiful this is going to be because yours will be all filled in. And we're going to screen capture, okay? And we're gonna click screen capture and then we're just gonna click, boop. And it's going to ask us if we want the entire screen, the application window, or a Chrome tab. Now what we're gonna click is the application window, okay? And it's recording. You can scroll down so that I can see everything. Scroll back up, and then we're gonna click done. Boop, and we're finished. Okay. And now the most important part, what to do when you're finished. We're going to click this button right here. It says save, and then it's going to say turn in. We're going to click that, and it's automatically going to turn into me. Now, here's another thing, guys. It's going to shoot you back to Schoology, and then it will finish. It's not going to, probably not going to work for me. Oh, it did. Oh, cute. Oh, well, it didn't work because I am not a student. But another important thing is you need to authorize your OneDrive so that you can save these. Okay. Authorize your OneDrive. So that's when you logged in and got everything set up. Make sure you authorize your OneDrive so that you can save these. Okay. All right. Another way to save, if you want to be sure, you can download it. But I personally would just save it by either turning it in and also uploading it to your OneDrive. Okay. Alrighty, that's it.